Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is a little bit different. Today I'll be exposing Excimer. And if you're new here and you're wondering like who the heck is Excimer or Excimer, I don't know how to say it. And if you're not new here, yeah, it's me. It's my old I'm gonna change. So today I'm gonna make a video of why I basically changed or rebranded, I don't know how you say it, and I'll be explaining or exposing my old like self. I don't know. Today I'm gonna go over, I have a list of what I'm gonna go over, and I'm going to draw while I do that because I feel like it's just gonna be really boring just whoever's just sitting here watching me or listening to me. So yeah, I'm going to draw while I do that. And I already have a drawing that I want to finish. And I love talking and I love drawing, so I feel like this video is easy. Because yeah, I know I still have to do a sketchbook tour and all of that, but I just wanted to do this video. So yeah, hopefully I don't get too distracted. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna go over in this video. So today I will be going over why I made the account, well, my account, why I can't even read, hold on. Okay, today I will be going over why I made the account, why what I was drawing was bad, kind of relatively, why I drew it, my bad influence or like impact, I don't know how you say it, and explaining what I will be doing to move forward. Cause yeah, so first of all, I'll be going over why I made the account in the first place. Now, like, I made my account in like 2022, like February. I was 14. I had made a few accounts before then, but none of them really kind of stuck. I never really posted as much as I did with this, and honestly, I don't even know why I just started posting. Because I used to post on another account, but I guess, I don't know. I think I was just so inspired by other artists in the alt community. I always wanted to be in part of the alt alt community, because I was one of those kids that would like see YouTube compilations and I was like, oh my gosh, I love the art, I just want to incorporate it in my style. I feel like it kind of ruined my style in a way, because I do like my old art style in like 2021 a lot better than 2022, but I think one of the biggest reasons on why I even started my account was to make friends, because in real life I didn't have a lot of friends and I was really bad at making friends because I moved and I didn't really fit I didn't fit in. I still don't really have friends in real life, but yeah, that's why I made my account, and I had actually gotten a lot of friends just by my account. People that I would never probably have friends like in real life. But yeah, being friends with people online is like 50-50 in my opinion. You don't really know what you're getting. That sounds bad, but you don't know who you're talking to. So yeah, but I guess even though I would lose friends, I still wanted to post because people at that time really liked my art, I guess, and I felt like they were counting on me to post, so I couldn't just leave because I would have a lot of instances where I would be like canceled, even as a little kid. I think I was 15 when it happened the most. So yeah, moving on to the second thing, I might come back to these things and really scatterbrain when I'm talking about this kind of stuff. Why what I was drawing was bad. So that's the next thing. I think it was mostly like the art style wasn't aligning with what I was drawing, because if you know, what's it called? Old fashioned is, it depends on the person, but in like 2021, it would be very revealing, and it would be, oh, sorry. It would be like fishnets, like ripped tights or stuff like that, and really short skirts. And I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll put a picture if I know how to edit a video. But yeah, I would draw that on my character, and I didn't see much of it because I mean, when you're a kid, you don't really think this stuff is like inappropriate. It's just drawing what you want to draw. But it would be like drawing this. I would draw it because I couldn't wear it in real life. My mom would not let me, and honestly, for good reason. I probably would wear that at school, and oh my god, I'm so glad she saved me from not drawing that or wearing that at school. But yeah, I would draw my characters in it, and no one really cared back then until like they thought my characters were kids. Like, why are little kids wearing that? And I was like, there's no way. But at the same time, like, my character didn't have an age. And to this day, I don't know. Yeah, it's not good because you don't know who is viewing your art and who thinks your character's a child, but I was a kid back then. Everyone thought I was like, I guess, older than I was. Yeah, I think that's why I would get canceled a lot and why people would think because at the time I didn't know what pro shippers were. I thought it was just like I always thought it was like those people that ship people or like characters to an extreme, and if you shipped that character with someone else or a different character, they'll come after you. And that, for me, those were those Bakugo Deku not cosplayers, shippers. Like, they were just so extreme back then. That's what I always thought it was. So anytime someone would bring it up, I'd be like, I'm not. I don't even ship characters, like, until I realized, yeah, no, it's because my characters they thought were younger than they really were. And yeah, I was having a really bad time around that time. And still to this day, I've had people like telling me like, oh my god, that's pro shipper art style. And I might do a video just explaining art styles, because it's this, I feel like I have a lot to say about art styles. But yeah, moving on. Why I drew it. I think I kind of explained it. I would draw my characters wearing revealing clothing because it's really what I wanted to wear. And I couldn't wear that because obviously I was a minor and I shouldn't be wearing that. But yeah, I just drew what I couldn't do for myself through my art. Also because I grew up in a very religious household, like very religious, so even if it's like things that wouldn't be considered super revealing, I was still not allowed to wear it. I would basically express myself through my art. I still do, and through my character Demi, I would definitely vent a lot through that character, and that's not good because it kind of felt like a self-insert, even though I would draw that character in really bad situations, and some of them was situations I did go through, and people would think like, oh my god, you're romanticizing this and that, and be like, dude, I'm just drawing my character through. But I didn't really want people to know I would go through those things. But yeah, let me clarify, I didn't go through everything that character did, just to clarify. Sorry, I'm fixing this. But yeah, I didn't really explain it to anyone. I just didn't feel like I needed to. I still probably don't need to, but I just want to explain myself, so I can really understand it. Even, at least for myself. So yeah. Now, let me try and recollect. Okay, I think I know. I also want to explain what my art really meant for me back then. I think it was like kind of an escapism. I feel like I did romanticize a lot of things, and I think that was a coping mechanism for me, because even now, like, I'll catch myself romanticizing things that really I shouldn't be, because it's not healthy. But I mean, to me it's like a coping mechanism. I can't really change my circumstances, so why not just pretend it's better than what it is? But I'm learning that it's not really the healthiest to do, and yeah, I kind of want to let all that go. And I really do. I would miss my characters, because I've had my characters for years. Some of them, not all of them, but like I had them for years, and I would draw like the same character every day, but that character is slowly becoming toxic, like the last one. If anyone that remembers Worm, yeah, he was the OG Zemi. And yeah, I just don't really resonate with those characters anymore. And I can't wait to explain these characters here, because it really ties into like what I've experienced. I want to have my art actually mean something important to me, because for my old characters it was more like a storytelling, not all the things that was, because Zemi's story is very unique on its own. It's not everything I went through is in his story, obviously. Hybrids don't exist. I'm not 22, well, 2020. And I don't go through a lot of the things that he goes through, so I don't really resonate with the character. I'm realizing I probably shouldn't resonate with the character at all, so I don't really want to. I don't really want to draw him as much. But he still holds a place in my heart because I've drawn my character so much. But yeah, with this, I want to actually have my art something. And that also picks me back to my art style, my old art style. I've gone through a lot of discourse for trying to protect it, because I don't want, I don't know, it sounds bad, but I don't want it to fall in the wrong hands. Because I've had so many people telling me like, oh my god, your art style is pro-shipper art style, and I wanted to give that art style like a different meaning, but I really ended up just falling into the art style. So I understand what people were meaning, but there's different ways to go about it, okay? If you're one of those people that makes or harasses kids for drawing that way, that's not gonna change them. You really have to explain to them why it's wrong, and I will explain that to you. If you don't know why it's wrong, you just don't know who's taking in that art style. Anyways, I'm supposed to say this in a different video. I want to make an art style video, so I'll be moving on to the next thing. Okay, that I just realized. The next thing is my bad influence or impact. So over the years, I was basically going into this, but over the years, I've had a lot of people who were like, some people copy it, some people like completely replicate it, some people just take inspiration, and it's not just the art style, it can be like the whole aspect, and it's basically just toxic relationships. But the thing is about this is that it's usually really young kids, and that's not good at all. And I feel like I don't have a lot of space to say it. I feel like it's very, what's it called when you're like calling someone else but you do it yourself? What is that called? I don't know, but I feel it's like ironic that, or hypocritical, that's what I meant, that, because I was doing the same thing. I was posting things at a really young age that I probably shouldn't be posting, and I think that was also the influence. People will think you're older than you are, just like, because I've had people follow me, 18 plus accounts follow me, and they're like, minors do not interact, and I'm like, it would be rude if I don't follow them back. But in reality, if that happens to you, just don't follow them back. They probably think you're an adult because of, well, I'm hoping no one does. That's the thing. My impact, I'm seeing a lot of people post like really revealing things, and I'm finding out that these people are really young, and it just feels like I was a really bad influence on that, and it really, like, it just bothers me. Like, I don't want people to fall into what I was doing, and I wish I could erase that whole, like, aspect in my life, but it really does tie into how I was raised and my trauma, I guess. I thought everything, like, doing that was fine because, you know, I'm not gonna get too much into that, but that's why I was doing it, and I don't want to be the influence that other people are like, oh, well, it's okay because this person did it, or I want to draw like this person, so, and this is how they drew, so I just feel bad, because if you want to get into art as a career, you kind of have to have a clean slate. You can't really, that's why every time people are like, oh my god, you should go to college, I'm getting that a lot. I'm like, I have a terrible past, I guess. Not terrible. I feel like I was called out a lot, and I'm actually not that problematic. I will say, like, actually, I don't know. I'm not ever called out. I always thought I would be called out, like, a video, like I'm doing now, by someone else, but at the end of the day, it's just me calling out what I used to do as a stupid little kid, because yeah, I don't want to be associated with my old art style. So if anyone wants it, just don't. I don't want to be tagged and be like, oh, this is like Zymer art style. Like, ugh, I just hate it so much. It's just the old one that I don't like, and I'm gonna try and change, like, what people know me for, because usually it will be people like telling me, oh my god, I remember you from, what's it called, compilations, and that's sweet and all, because I remember the first time I saw myself in one, I was like, there's no way I'm in one. I did not think I'd ever be in a YouTube video, and that's so weird to me now, because I guess I'm a YouTuber, but I just never thought I would be a YouTuber, I guess, or in a YouTube video. I don't know. But yeah, I want to change because recently, and it's not because of anyone, I think people are kind of misinterpreting things. I think I'm losing passion because of certain people, and to be honest, kinda I am, but that's also, like, I don't know, it's mostly because I know I'm not the ideal person to post. You guys know me, I don't post a lot, and when I do, it's like in a blue moon. And that's because I'm scared of the internet. I have been through a lot through just the internet alone, and a lot of times I would have to do it alone because I refuse to, and that's mostly self-inflicted. I refuse help. Even in real life, I don't like when people help me, and I really need to change that, but it does not happen easily. So yeah, I think I should go into what I'm going to do to be better, and that is, I guess, changing my perspective on art and making things that really do mean stuff to me, like this drawing. I kind of want to explain it, but I don't know the full context of it yet. I don't really want to explain it yet, but I'm gonna compare it to my old art. I think my old art is just, like, intentionally disturbing, but not in, like, a visual way. I think it's in, like, I don't know, things that people will find disturbing, but some people will find, they like it, and I don't like that. I don't like controlling or not knowing what people are doing with my art. And before, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and fit in with these people, and that was basically, like, my career after I turned 18. I'm like, I'm 18 now, I should probably be posting things 18-year-olds do, and I just thought, like, that meant 18 plus things, and that's why I would post really bad things for my age, because I feel like even if you're 18, you probably shouldn't be posting that kind of stuff. That's just my opinion though. Don't come after me for that, but I don't know, I don't see myself as a completely fully developed adult. I still feel like a little kid, and I kind of hate it. I wish I was like more independent and I could do things and I didn't have to worry about getting approval, but I think that's also how I was raised. My mom doesn't want me to grow up. Or, yeah. But, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna try and work on my art in, what's it called? A visual aspect, because I've been kind of losing the quality of my art. And if I have good quality, I have terrible, like, context. Like my 2024 art, I was so good at coloring. Like, if you've seen, like, the Artica sketchbook, which was the one I just did a sketchbook tour on, the coloring was so good, but not the context of the art, because I covered a lot of things. And people called me out. They were like, I like how they covered all the art. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of needed to do that. I'm not proud of my old art, and I don't like that at all. I've spent years just building this account, and I don't even like that outcome at all. That's why I want to change my, I guess, I don't know, rebrand, because this is not what I want. So yeah, if you guys see anyone, I guess, copying my old art style and they're not giving credit, honestly, it's fine. I don't really want to, you know, be associated with that old art style. And if you, I don't know, I feel responsible in a way for some of the way people are, or the kids online are drawing, but there's nothing I can do other than detach and tell people why it's wrong. So yeah, I guess that's enough about this video. Just wanted to do like a little bit of lining and explaining. It's very like short. Like I don't really have much else to explain until I end the video and realize I forgot a very crucial detail. But let's hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, I've just lined it. I haven't really finished it. Maybe I'll do like a little picture at the end of it finished. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll probably post a sketchbook tour soon. But yeah, this one's not done anytime soon. This is the 6th one, and look how it's turning out. I don't want it to be too thick, but it's kind of already there, so I might have to rip some pages out. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!